For the ombre with the pigments, you will need such pigments neon. You can purchase them on AliExpress. They're not expensive. And you'll see how easy you can do some nail art with them. They come in different colors. Most of the time they are all neon, like that. So to be able to use them or make any nail art with them, I will recommend to work with white, or you apply entirely white color on the nail plate, or you're working with spider gel and it will apply over, or stamping, any abstraction that you can make with white colors. Any type of nail art where will be white color over it, you'll need to apply these acrylic powders. So let's say you applied one coat, or you did a camouflage base and client asked for some accent nail, or on all of them you can do. Most important, after you cure, to wipe the dispersion layer, because when you're gonna start to work with powders, with pigments, you don't want that pigment to stick to the dispersion layer. So I wiped everything from the nail plate, and I'll start to work with white gel paint. I'll take a little bit of amount of gel paint on the palette, you see, just a little bit, and I'll take a stamp. This stamp I'm not using anymore to transfer actual stamping. It is just for nail art. So if you have any stamping that you're not using, you can do the same. So what I'm doing, I'm sticking here some of the strokes, you see, abstraction, and I'll start to transfer this abstraction to the nail plate. If you want these abstractions to be more spreaded, let it couple seconds to spread, and we'll transfer from one side to another. I have more, and I'll take a little bit more. Just take a look how I'm taking, just tapping. Doesn't stick anymore. So here I have my strokes, my abstraction art. I'll place in lamp to cure, and here's out from the lamp. It's sticky, don't touch it. We're gonna work with dry brush. Let me clean from previous any pigments that I might use. And I'm gonna work with many different pigments. One, and will be applied in the same way like by the color wheel. Orangey, more lighter orange, and yellow. So what do I want to make? I want to make yellow in the center, and all the rest go on the edges. So we'll take a small amount. Remember, you don't wipe any thickness from the white color. You don't need much of the pigment, and you place in the center, and right away you start to rub in. Let's take a little bit more. If you took any excess, just knock down in the jar. So first color went. Next I'll take orange. They're both orange, but this one is more. I'll place here a little bit and here, and again the same time you brush it. Now we'll take the next color. Too much. And the purple, the last one. I hope it will fit. Yeah, just a little bit. And here. Now I'm gonna just brush all the excess away. You can work with, if you have a new gel brush or small dust brush, the soft one, you know, any brush that you didn't use in gel and it's dry. Most convenient, of course, it's to work with such fan brushes. But in some classes, my students was doing with the dust brush, you know, the soft one. I don't have by my hand, but they are small, like for makeup brush. And that's it. Now it can be applied the base if you want to secure everything, and after the top I'll apply just the top over. Just one thing, when you're applying the top, you have to apply it gently to not wash the pigment from the nail. Do not press. And we'll put a lamp to cure. Same way will be when we work with the spider, for example. Let's take some amount on the orange stick and make different. Again, I like the abstraction. You can make just like these rollers, let's say. But I like the abstraction. It will give each nail different. Okay, I think it will be enough for you for demonstration. On the client I will not make so much, I'll make just a couple. And let's put in the lamp to cure. Again, we don't wipe the dispersion layer. It's most important to have on this pigment, on this color, white one, the dispersion layer. There is some gel paints that doesn't have any dispersion layer, so make sure that you're using gel paints that have dispersion layer. And let's start. We'll take some of the purple. Some orangey. When I mix this powder, this pigment, sorry, I keep calling them powders. When you rub into the white color, you go over little bit previous one, so it will be faded. And next, a little bit over, too much. And the last one. Now I brush everything, the excess. Look at this. Picasso art. Picasso. and we'll seal with the top. And we'll put a lamp. And here's the result of our art with neon pigments. I'd love you to repeat it and tag me on Instagram under your work.